deep for the Red Devils, and I've got a Max Preps roster, so I'm not real sure how correct this is. But it's going to be number 18. That is Angel Gonzalez. And I think it's a number 22. That's A.J. Morgan. We got a kick over here to the sideline, and it's going to roll out of bounds. They're going to throw the flag, and they're going to spot it at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over. And there's another flag out midfield. That's probably going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see who it was on. Okay, that was late, so we may have some jawing early. Maybe a little contact after the whistle. Let's see what the call is. So it's a late flag. Or the first flag was for the ball going out of bounds. That was going to be on the Bulldogs. And then we're waiting on this next flag. Okay. So I just got word that it was on Jo Byrns, and so that's going to back them up. And so they're going to be starting inside their own 30-yard line. That's going to back them up to about the 20-yard line. And that's where they're going to take over. So penalty on the Red Devils to start this game, and that's like a ball being kicked to the end zone, and it's a touchback. And so we couldn't ask for a better start right here on defense. Quarterback for the Red Devils is number 12. He's a senior who hasn't played since he was a freshman, and they did a write-up about him early in the year. They're in I formation, two receivers right. They're going to give it to big number 16. He's their fullback, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up maybe about 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up second down. They're going to give him about 4. So it's going to be second down and 6 with the ball on the 24-yard line. So Jo Byrns will come out in I formation, and they'll also get in the gun and spread it out on us as well. That's exactly what they're going to go right here is they're going to be in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Looks like they have an H-back in tight. He's going to drop back, and quarterback's going to get it and run to his left. He's going to get some room, and he's going to run upfield. And I saw a couple of flags fly out. We're going to find out who this is on. So they're going to spot the ball on the 28-yard line. It's going to be a sideline warning. It's going to be a sideline warning. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. All right, so Coach Atkins, he's going to send in the play. Okay, and so with this close, they're going to probably line up in an I formation. They're going to give it to their big guy. They got 2 receivers left, I formation. Number 16, that is Bailey Saragnan. He's a 6'2", 220 running back. They're going to give it to him. He's going to go left, and he's going to be hit hard, but he's going to get the first down. And so they're going to spot it up to about the 31-yard line. And that's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Dogs. For the Red Devils. So he was met at the line by number 9. That's Adrian Sieber, but Sieber just bounced off of him, and he got the necessary yardage for the first down. So ball on the 31-yard line. We're at the 10:40 mark in the first quarter. They come out in the gun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback gets a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to scramble around. He's going to find some room. He's going to take off. And he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe for about a loss of a yard on the play. Yep, it's going to be a 2-yard loss. So that's going to be a sack. I didn't see who was in on the tackle. I think it was number 74, Chris Martinez. And so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Red Devils. All right, and so Coach Atkins sending the play, and he's gonna send in his big boy, Sergeant, and they're gonna stay in the gun. Two receivers right, one to the left. They got a running back on each side of the quarterback. Sergeant is lined up to the left of the quarterback. Got a motion inside receiver, and they're gonna keep it. Quarterback's gonna keep it, and he's gonna go back to his right. He's got some room at the middle. He's at the 40, and he's gonna run out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Red Devil first down and 10. So motion coming from the right to the left. The quarterback just kept it and run the opposite way. Little misdirection play by the Red Devil. So all right, and so the Red Devils, they have the ball. They're going to mark it just inside their own 43-yard line. We're at the 9:33 mark left to go in the first quarter. Red Devils are marching. All right, we got three receivers tight to the left, one to the right. Quarterback is in the gun by himself. We got motion to the singles receiver, and it's going to be a dead ball foul. And that's going to be on the Red Devils, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. So that's going to back the Red Devils all the way back to the 37-yard line, and they're going to have a first down and 15. All right, and so trying to get everything set up, and the Red Devils look to be content taking their time. So they're going to stay in that same formation. Three receivers tight to the left, one receiver to the right. Quarterback is in the gun, by himself. He's going to keep it and go left. He's going to miss a tackle. He's at the 40. He's at the 45, and he's going to be hit just shy of the 50-yard line, and that's going to bring up second down. That's going to bring up second down. It looks to be about 3 for the Red Devils. So he picked up 12 on the carry. Now all he needs is 3 for a first down. So what little I watched of the Red Devils, they do like to pass. Quarterback does have a big arm. They look to pass early. Got a holding penalty out of it, and have basically just stuck with the ground game ever since. So they're going to come out into the gun again. Three receivers tight to the right, one to the left. Single receiver goes in motion, and he's looking to pass. He's looking downfield, and he's got a receiver open. It's going to go to number 12, and it's going to fall incomplete. Third down and 3. So he had a step on the defender. Just threw it behind him just a hair. He had to go to the ground to get it, and he wasn't able to come up with it. That's going to bring up third down. The pass is intended to number 12, Taylor Head. So the Red Devils have a third down and 3, and it looks like they're going to bring in what they call probably their heavy package. That's number 16. That's Bailey Sergeant isn't on that. So looks like they're going to go in I formation right here. Two receivers lined up to the right, tight end to the left, Sergeant in the backfield. Number 22, that's A.J. Morgan at fullback. Quarterback is under the center. He's going to give it to the fullback going to his right, and he's going to rumble up, and it's going to be close to a first down. And they're going to give it to him, and so that's going to be a first down and 10 for the Red Devils. And they're going to spot the ball on the other side of the 50 looks to be around the 48-yard line. And Red Devils are content just to run the football, keep the clock moving, not get too excited with anything. All right, so quarterback, he runs in the play, and we're at the 8:10 mark left to go in the first quarter, and should be around the 8-minute mark when we get this ball snapped. They're going to come out in a gun, two receivers right, one to the left. Two running backs on both sides of the quarterback. Sergeant on the left of the quarterback. Inside receiver to the right goes in motion. Quarterback is going to roll out to his right. He's got a receiver open deep, and it's going to be caught. That's by number 2, Reed Blummel, and he is going to go in untouched, and the Red Devils are going to go up 6-0 early. And our quarterback, he's a good player. You know, I was telling you earlier about him. He's a baseball player. He focused most of his time on baseball. Hadn't played since he was a freshman. Then Coach Atkins went in the school to get him and talked him into coming and playing quarterback. And what little I saw on him, he's got a really good arm, and he just showed off a little bit of that arm right there on that play with about a 40-yard pass that was completed and put in the end zone. So the Red Devils, they're going to go for two right here. They're going to be in an empty set, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. He gets the snap, and he's going to roll to his right. He's looking to pass. He's got a receiver on the flats, and it is going to be good. Pass completed, 2-point conversion completed to number 22, A.J. Morgan. And so that's going to put your score with 7:48 left to go in the first quarter. Red Devils 8, Bulldogs 0. We'll be right back. Red Devils are up 8-0 after a pass by senior quarterback Antoine. It's Antoine Lucas. I'll look in a second. I think I'm wrong on that, but they're going to a little squib it up the middle, and it's going to be recovered by number 12 Aubrey Link. And let's see where they're going to put us down at. He grabbed it, and they're going to mark him down at about the 31-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over, first down and 10. And so Bulldogs, they're going to come out right here. And in a shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lancaster in the backfield. He's on the right of Link, who's in the gun. Link gets the gun. He's dropping back to pass. Looking to his left, he's got a receiver, and he's overthrown the intended receiver. That looks to be number 11, Chris Hackney. And it's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. And so I think Link had his guy. Ball just come out a little early, and floated over the head of the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. Bulldogs going to come out in that same formation. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Quarterback in the gun. Lancaster lined up to the left of the quarterback. Link gets the gun. He's looking to his right. He's got number 4, Jo Byrns, on a slant. It's going to be caught and complete, and that's going to be enough for a Bulldogs 1st down and 10. So Birdwell on the slant makes a great catch with his hands, gets upfield, and gets tackled at the 43-yard line, and it's going to be a 1st down and 10. Dogs going to stay in that same formation, so they're really content staying in this 2-by-2 formation. Quarterback is in the gun. Lancaster lined up to the right of the quarterback. Link gets the snap. He's looking to his left, and it's going to fall incomplete. Intended receiver is number 2, Dalton Dallas. And that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Dogs. 7:07 left to go in this first quarter. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass. Last week, the Bulldogs, they come out, try to line up an I formation, offset I some, and try to run it quite a bit. And the Bulldogs tonight have come out in the first 3 plays have been pass, pass, and pass. So let's see if Coach Link elects to stay with the pass. They're going to stay in that same 2-by-2 formation. Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to his right. Link gets the snap. He's looking to his left, right to throw. He's got number 3, Will Massey, wide open. And he's going to catch it and get up to about the I think a 39-yard line. Bulldogs are in Red Devil territory. Link so far 2 for 4 on this drive. Clock is ticking down. Should be under 6:40 when the ball is snapped. Bulldogs stay in a 2-by-2 set. Lancaster lined up to the left. Link gets snap. He's looking to his left. He throws it out to Lancaster, and he's going to be tackled immediately. May have picked up a yard on the carry, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they're going to give him about a half a yard. So we're going to still keep it at 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2nd down, maybe 9.5. So Bulldogs are going to still stay in the 2-by-2 formation. Hackney and Dallas lined up to the left. Birdwell and Massey lined up to the right. Lancaster lined up to the right of the quarterback who's in the gun. He's looking to his right to throw. He's got some pressure. He's going to go outside. He's going to escape the pocket. He's going to get upfield, and he's going to be hit and brought down at about the 32-yard line. Actually, they're going to back him up a little further than that. He's going to be just outside the 31-yard line. So we've got a 3rd down and short to go for the Dogs, and Coach Link is going to take a timeout. And so while he's in timeout, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back. Try to draw up something he likes. Bulldogs have been elected to pass every play so far this drive, and so looks like now we may line up and run it. We're in a smokestack out. Lancaster the deep back, Dallas line up at the fullback. He's going to give it to Lancaster, and he's going to get to his right and find some room, and he's going to pick up a Bulldogs 1st down and 10, but the Bulldogs are going to fumble, and the Devils are going to recover the ball on their own 29-yard line, and that's where they're going to take over. And so a promising drive for the Bulldogs cut short after a Lancaster fumble. So Red Devils are going to take over. We're at the 5:19 mark left to go in this first quarter. The last drive that the Red Devils had, they attempted to make 3 passes, only completed 1, but that one was a deep pass that went for a touchdown. And Atkins is going to take a timeout. And while Jo Byrns is a timeout, we're going to take one as well, pay a bill. We'll be right back. Just outside their own 31-yard line. They're going to come out in the gun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Middle receiver on the left is coming motion. Quarterback is looking to throw. He's got a receiver deep, and he had a step on the receiver. He had a step on the defender. Ball was attended to number 82. That is Seth Snyder. Quarterback overthrew him, and it falls incomplete, and that's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Red Devils. So Bulldogs fortunate there that that falls overthrew him a little bit because he did have a step on the defender. But it does fall incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Devils. They come out in a gun formation, 2 left, 1 to the right. Running backs line up on each side of the quarterback. Inside receiver left goes to the right, and he's on a jet sweep. He's getting upfield. He's going to get all the way up to about the 35-yard line, and he's going to slip and be tripped up. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 for the Red Devils. So he picks up about 7 on the jet sweep to his right. 3rd down. And that's a long 3, either a short 4 or a long 3. We're about the 3.5 mark to get the 1st down. 4:45 left to go in this first quarter. Okay, Jo Byrns, they're just taking their time, being methodical with what they do. Quarterback comes out in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back line up to the right of the quarterback. We got a little motion to the left side of the quarterback. Quarterback's going to keep it and run to his left. He's going to get to the edge. He's going to get almost to the it's going to be close. It's going to be close, and I think they're going to give it to him, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down and 10. I'm just going by where the line judge is. Let's see where they mark it. We see where we mark them. We got a flag on the other side of the field. We're going to see who that's on. And I think that might be on the Red Devils, and it is. So that's going to back them up. I don't know what they called. And that's going to bring up 3rd down, and I think it's probably a holding call on backside back there because they lost about 10 yards, and that's going to be it's going to be a holding. I just got where it is, holding on the Red Devils. That's going to be 3rd down and about 13 to get a first down. So we're at 4:04 left to go in this first quarter. Jo Byrns comes out with 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. The quarterback is in the gun. No, it's a bad snap. It's a bad snap, and he just falls on it. And so Bulldogs, they catch a big, big break right there on the holding penalty and the bad snap. And so the Red Devils, I don't think they're going to go for it this deep and this far back in their own territory. And so they're probably going to punt it to the Bulldogs. So far, Bulldogs are playing pretty clean football, not a whole lot of mess ups right now. Jo Byrns keep kicking themselves in the foot. So back punting for the Red Devils, I'm assuming it's a punt, is the quarterback. He gets a snap, and it's going to be a pooch punt. And it's going to be end over end. And Jo Byrns will back to receive the punt. He's just going to get away from it. And it's going to be down to looks to be about the 42, 43-yard line in Bulldog territory. And so that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over with a 1st down and 10. So the Bulldogs, that last drive, they bent a little bit, but they never did break, and was able to force a punt. For the and get the ball back. So the Bulldogs are going to come out and they're going to come back in the gun. 3 receivers lined up tight to the left, 1 to the right. Lancaster lined up to the left of the quarterback. He's looking to his left to throw. It's going to be, just thrown just a little ahead of Dalton Dallas. Is not able to bring it in, and it's going to fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. Looks like they did spot the ball on the Bulldogs' own 43-yard line. All right, and so the Bulldogs, they're going to break the huddle. They're going to come back in that 2-by-2 formation. They had a lot of success with that in the first drive before they fumbled. Inside receiver goes to the motion. That's number 4, Jo Byrns. He is looking out to the flat, and we have a dead ball. We have a penalty on the play, and that usually signals false start, and it is an illegal motion on the Bulldogs. And that's going to back them up 5 yards to their own 38-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down and 15 to get the first down. Looks like the Bulldogs were trying to get into a little flood route to the left. Inside receiver to the right went in motion. And he tried to leak out into the flats, and I think that's where Link was looking to go with the ball. All right, and so Bulldogs going to come up, empty set, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to get through. Link has been pressured. He's pressured out to his right. He's got some room to move. And he's going to be hit and tackled out of bounds. And looks like he's going to pick up close to 10 on the run. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Dogs. And so the Jo Byrns he went inside. He forced Link out to his right. And Link, he was able to escape and pick up 10 yards on the run. And it's going to bring up 2nd down. He's going to bring up 2nd down for the Dogs. And so I think referee made one of the Jo Byrns defenders leave. He may be bleeding or something. And so they're going to bring in they're going to sub out real quick and probably get him taped up and get him back up there and maybe a couple of plays. So we're at the 2-minute mark left to go in this first quarter. Clock is continuing to tick, just ticked under 2 minutes. Bulldogs have a 3rd down and 5. And Coach Link is going to let it tick down to as much as possible. And I think he may call a timeout. And So with 1:31 left to go in the first quarter, Bulldogs take their second timeout in the half. While they're in timeout, we're going to pay a bill. We'll be right back. All right, and so the Bulldogs, they line up and trying to run it at us. And there's a flag on the penalty. A flag on the play. It's going to be on the Bulldogs, and it's going to back them up 5 yards, and so that's probably going to put them down to the 3rd and down and 10. So you can't. Bulldogs made a couple of mistakes on this drive. That false start, and then this will be another illegal motion. Holding. This will be a holding call, and so hard to be successful when you're playing behind the chains like this. And so the Bulldogs went from a 3rd and manageable to a 3rd and about 12 or 13. And Coach Link, he may try to get part of it and go for it on 4th down, or he may try to get it all. Let's see. Bulldogs come out in a 2-by-2 set. Quarterback's in the gun. Lancaster lined up to the right. Link gets the snap. He's looking to his right to throw. He's got a receiver deep, and he's going to overthrow him. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Pass was intended to number 4, Jo Byrns. That's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Dogs, and Coach Link may elect to punt right here. So he had a receiver open, number 3, Will Massey. He was open right here in the flat. But Link, he elected to go deep, overthrow him just a hair, and went out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down, and the Bulldogs are indeed punting. Punting for the Bulldogs is number 12, Aubrey Link. Back deep for the Red Devils is number 2, Reed Blummel, and he's going to field it. He's going to fumble. He's going to field it at the 20. He's up at the 30. And he's going to be spin down and tackled at the 35-yard line. And so he about made a major mistake. He tried to field it like a ground ball, fumbled it. And fortunate for him, there was no Bulldogs in the area to pick that up or to challenge him for the ball. And he was able to field it at about the 20, get up to about 15 yards, and get tackled at the 35-yard line. And that's where the Red Devils are going to take over. We've got 41 seconds left to go in this first quarter. All right, so the Red Devils are going to come out in an I formation. 2 receivers right, tight end left. Number 16 is the lone back in the backfield. He's going to get the snap. He's going to get the handoff going left. He's going to try to work his way up the middle, and he's going to be tackled by number 74, Chris Martinez, assisted by number 3, Will Massey. And there was a flag that came in very, very late. I wasn't sure what had happened. And that's usually a face mask. And, yep, that's what they call. It's going to be a face mask on the Bulldogs. And it's not good. I mean, we've had 2 penalties on the last offensive drive. And then on the Red Devils' first offensive line, we get a penalty called against us, and that's going to move the ball up to about just inside the 42-yard line, and that's going to repeat the down. So they've got about a first down, and looks to be about 4 to get another first down, and they're going to stay in that I formation. Clock ticking down to 15 seconds. Going to get the snap, pitch it out to number 16. He's getting the edge. He's got outside. He's he's across the 50, and he's going to be tackled around the 40-yard line. So it was a pitch out to the right, and we've got more laundry on the field. So that's probably going to be holding on the Red Devils, and they're going to walk it back. Yep, that's going to be holding on the Red Devils. Usually where that penalty is thrown that far back, that means holding on the offense. And so the Bulldogs, they get that one back, and the Devils are going to back up to where they originally started this drive, just inside the 35-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 34-yard line. So we got another first down call for the Red Devils. And this quarter is going to be over. So your score after 1, Red Devils 8, Bulldogs 0. We'll be right back. Just an 8-0 game, and the Bulldogs can make something happen. So they come out in the gun, receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Quarterback is looking to his right to pass. Does a little screen out to number 22, and he's up at the 40, and he's at the 50, and he's going to cross. He's going to be run out of bounds around midfield. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 49-yard line. And that's probably going to be enough for a first down and 10 for the Red Devils. And so Bulldogs a little unsuccessful stopping the screen. The other night, last week, the Bulldogs, number 14, Tyler Lancaster, he intercepted a screen pass from the Heat quarterback. And when you intercept a screen pass, the quarterback is the only one left to make that tackle. And so Lancaster housed it to put the Bulldogs up last week. And so not such success this time. Red Devils able to pick up about 15 on the carry, and I don't know what exactly happened. I don't know exactly what happened. There was a late hit out of bounds, and so it's going to put the Red Devils all the way up into Bulldog territory. Ball marked on the 36-yard line. Quarterback is looking to pass. He's got a receiver deep, and it's in his hands, and he drops it. Pass intended to number 22. That is A.J. Morgan. There was good coverage right there, but as they got downfield, the receiver kind of run by him, had the ball in his hands, and dropped it, and then it falls incomplete. And this quarterback, he's got a pretty good arm on him. That was an excellent pass by the quarterback. Receiver should have brought that in, but he doesn't. Falls incomplete. And so the Red Devils have a second down and 10. Again, ball on their own, on the Bulldogs' 36-yard line. Red Devils come out in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Running back line up to the left of the quarterback. Quarterback's just going to keep it and get to the edge, and he's going to get upfield. He's at the 20, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds down at the 19-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a first down and 10 for the Red Devils. And so another penalty on the Bulldogs for a late hit. Give the Red Devils fantastic field position after that screen. I mean, the ball should have been down on their own 49-yard line, but with the late hit was able to push the Red Devils up into Bulldog territory, and now they are marching with the ball inside the 20 on the Bulldogs' 19-yard line. And so Devils going to come out in I formation. 2 receivers right. Segnan is the back in the backfield, quarterback under center. He's going to get the snap, and yes, the left, I think it's the left tackle. Left tackle over there. He did go early. That was the correct call. Got a little anxious, jumped a little early, and that's going to back the Red Devils up, back 5, put it on their own 24-yard line, and they're going to have a first down and 15. So far what we've seen a lot from the Red Devils, been very simple. 2-by-2, 3-by-1, I formation with 2 receivers. So not a whole lot of formations being run by the Red Devils. Throw a screen and some deep passes and then try to run it with their big tailback. So they're going to come out in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs on both sides of the quarterback is in the gun. Inside receiver to the left goes right. They're going to give to number 16. He's going to find some room up the middle, and he's going to truck his way all the way down to about the 15-yard line, and that's going to bring up second down and about it's going to be about second down and either 7 or 6 to get the first down. It's hard to see from my angle. The ball is on the 15-yard line, and so we're going to say second down and 6. That's what it looks like, and clock is down to about the 10:30 mark when we snap this ball. Again, Red Devils just content, taking their time, being methodical. All right, and so they stay in that same formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is in the gun with 2 backs on both sides of him. And, and we got a timeout from Jo Byrns. And so while Jo Byrns is in timeout, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. All right, and so we come out of timeout. Devils are an empty set. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Middle receiver to the left is going right. That's number 2's in motion. Quarterback is going to roll out to his right, and he's going to throw it to number 2, and he's going to be up the field, and he is going to be tackled and wrapped up by number 11, Chris Hackney, but he's going to roll him into the end zone, and that's going to put the Red Devils up 14-0 pending the conversion. And so we're at the 10:08 mark left to go in the half, and the Red Devils have extended their lead 14-0. So the last time they went for 2, and I think Coach Atkins, he's just talking to the quarterback, and I think they're going to elect to go for 2 right here. They're going to elect to go for 2 right here, and so he's going to jog in his boys. And they're going to go for 2, and so Jo Byrns, they're going to go into the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running back lined up to the right of the quarterback. He's going to hand it to number 22. No, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to run in untouched. And with 10:08 left to go in the second quarter, the Red Devils extended their lead, 16-0. We'll be right back. Kicking off for Jo Byrns, that's number 77, Hayden Head. Last time they kicked, they just kind of pooched it. They just kind of, not really pooched it, but kind of squibbed it down the middle. And that's kind of what they do again. It's going to be roll all the way down, and it's going to be fielded at the 25 by Joe Birdwell. He's got some room to the left, and he's going to make him out. He's going to make a guy. Oh, almost makes a guy miss. I think if he made him miss, he might make it up to the 50. But he is taken down just shy of the 35-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over. Actually, they're going to mark him down on the 35-yard line. Nose of the football is going to be on the 35-yard line. So not a bad return by Joe Birdwell. Fielded it. I mean, he fielded the ground ball, picked it up, and got upfield as fast as he could. And so Jo Byrns, they have a player down, and so while he gets checked on, we're going to take another timeout. Bulldogs are going to come out in I formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Inside receiver to the right goes in motion. It's Will Massey. Link gets and hands it to Lancaster. He's going right. He's got the edge, and he's got some room. He's going to be tackled at around the 45-yard line. He's going to pick up close to 10 on the carry, and that's what they're going to give him. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Again, we're still in the second quarter. We're ticking down. Clock should be under 9:30 when this ball is snapped or close to it. All right, and so the Bulldogs, they come out of the huddle, and they're going to stay what looks to be in an I formation. It's all set I. Dallas is the fullback, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Link under center. Inside receiver goes in motion. He's going to hand it to Massey on a jet sweep, and he's going to break 1 tackle, and, he's going to work his way up. He's going to be hit in the backfield. It's going to spin, and it looked like the tackler kind of pushed him forward, and what looked like going to be a busted play ends up to be a gain of 5, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs are having success right here, moving the ball. They just crossed the 50-yard line. Ball's going to be placed, looks to be on the 49-yard line in Red Devil territory. So Bulldogs are going to stay in that offset I, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lancaster, the back in the backfield. Inside receiver goes in motion to his left. He's going to give it to Lancaster. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to be tackled after about a gain of, they think they're going to give him 6, and it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Devils. So Bulldogs having some success running the football on this drive. They gain about, it's about 8 on the run. It's going to be 1st down and 10, ball on the 41. And so the Red Devils, they're going to take their last timeout of the half. And so while they're in timeout, we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back. It's going to be, I think they're going to stay in that I formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Link is under center, offset I to the left. Dallas is the fullback. He's going to hand it to Lancaster. He's going to get up to the, he's going to pick up some yards, and he's going to go left, and he's going to be tackled inside the Red Devil 35-yard line, and I think they're going to mark him down at the 33, and it's going to be enough for another 1st down and 10 for the Devils. For the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs having some success with this run game with Lancaster. So Bulldogs going to break the huddle. Offset I to the right, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's going to hand it, fake it to Lancaster. He's looking to throw it. Oh, and it's thrown up there and almost intercepted. Ball was intended to number 4, Joseph Birdwell. That falls incomplete. Safety in the middle almost picked that off. That was number 2. Let's see if I can find it on my roster. It was number 2 for the Red Devils who almost picked that off, and it hit him right where it needed to. He just dropped it. He just dropped it again. Bulldogs very, very fortunate right there that wasn't intercepted. So we're going to come out in a smokestack eye, and Link is just going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. So clock is down to going to be down under 7 minutes. Clock is going to be down under 7 minutes in this game. Ball is on the Red Devil 30-yard line, and this drive started back on the Bulldogs' own 35-yard line, and Bulldogs have had some success running the football here, and this time they're going to come out in the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Lancaster lined up to the right of the quarterback. Link gets the snap. He's looking to his right. He steps up in the pocket, and he throws it just low of the intended receiver, number 4, Joseph Birdwell. That's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs elected to get away from the run game and spread it out a little bit. He had the receiver open. Link just delivered it a little low, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. So Link is going to go back under center. It's kind of a single wing set. He's going to hand it to number 2, Dalton Dallas, going left. He is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. May have picked up 1 or 2 on the carry, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 for the Bulldogs. So, no, he's going to pick up more than that. Wow. It's going to be, he picked up about 5, so it's about 3rd down and 5. It's hard to see from my angle, and so it's about 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Clock ticking down. It's going to be under 6 minutes when this ball is snapped. All right, so the Bulldogs, they'll come out and that same split back. No, it's going to be an offset I formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Lancaster's in the backfield. Dallas is the offset fullback. He's going to hand it to Lancaster going left, and he's going to get the edge and be tackled, and it's going to be close for a 1st down. And no, they're not going to give it to him. So we've got a 4th down and about 2 to go to get this 1st down. And so this is a big, big play for the Bulldogs. They're trying to punch something in and get some points before halftime to make this a 1-score game. So the Bulldogs, they're going to break the huddle. Link is in the gun. This is probably going to be QB power to the left. And then Link is going to keep it. They're going to bust it up, and he is, I don't know. It's going to be close. That's going to be close. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. They may bring out the chains on this one to mark it. Oh, they're going to give it to him? They give it to him. So 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Link on the keeper, on the QB power to his left, was able to pick up just enough for a 1st down. Boys, that was close, that was close, that was close. But we got it, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Ball is on the Red Devil 20-yard line. Bulldogs are marching. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Link in the gun. Lancaster lined up to the left of the quarterback. He looks to his right to throw. He's going to scramble around, and he's going to go up the field. Link's going to be hit and brought down hard, but he's going to pick up about 4 yards, and it's going to bring up second down, and about 6 for the Dogs. So Bulldogs, they come out in an offset I formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Inside receiver goes in motion to his left. Link under center. He tosses it out to Lancaster going to the right. He's going to be chased down. He's going to cut it up the middle, and he's in. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, a late flag. And that's probably going to be in that vicinity. That usually that tends to be holding, and I think it's going to be brought back. I think that's going to be brought back. I'm not real sure what it was, but I didn't see it. But folks, just seeing where that flag is thrown, and yeah, the Bulldogs going to great run by Tyler Lancaster. Put his foot in the ground. I thought he was going to be caught from behind by number 3, Malachi Rivera, but he wasn't able to get him, and Lancaster took his foot in the ground, cut it upfield, and got into the end zone, but they called a holding penalty, and that brings the Bulldogs back to a second down, and it looks to be about 8 to go to get the first. Ball's on the 18-yard line. Bulldogs are in I formation. He's going to pitch it back to his left to Lancaster. He's going to get up the middle, and this time he's not going to get much. He's going to pick up maybe 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs have a 3rd down and 4, and with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this game, should be around a 3:05 mark when we do snap this ball close to it. Bulldogs come out in the pistol formation. Lancaster behind the quarter. No, it's going to be an offset I formation. Link under center. Lancaster the back in the backfield. Inside receiver comes in motion to his left. Link gets it. And he just fakes the handoff, looking to pass, and it's going to be tipped, and it's going to fall incomplete. Ball intended to number, I think that's number 3, Will Massey. Going to fall incomplete, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 4 for the Bulldogs. So big 4th down play for the Dogs. So we're at the 2:48 mark. After the incomplete pass, the clock does stop. All right, and so Bulldogs going to come up to the line of scrimmage, just smokestack I formation, and we got a timeout. And so we're going to take a timeout while Bulldogs are in a timeout. We'll be right back. We're still in this series, so big offensive play for the Dogs. They're in a smokestack I formation, tight end left. Lancaster the deep back. He's going to pitch it out to Lancaster. He's going to get upfield. He's got some room, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Great cutback by Tyler Lancaster. Play went left, stuck his foot in the ground, cut it up toward the middle, found a hole, picked up a 1st down. So the Bulldogs have a 1st down and goal. I'm not sure I can't really see where the ball's at right now. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Ball should be inside the 10 though. He picked up about 5 or 6 on the carry, and looks to be they're going to mark it down on the 6. So pickup of 8 on the carry, 1st down and goal. Ball on the 6. The Bulldogs stay in that I formation. They give it to. Not sure who they give it to. It was up the middle, and picks up. What's to be? I guess they're calling it 3. It's going to be 2nd down. What's the ball's on the 3-yard line? Bulldogs are in offset I formation. Link under center. Receiver lined up to the right. Oh, it's a fumble snap. Link's going to just pick it up, and he's not going to gain anything on that. So it's going to be another third down. And third down, clock is ticking down to 1:20. So when this ball is snapped, so we're down 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 3, and clock just ticked under a minute. So this should be either we score or we don't, and so they'll pitch it out to his left. Lancaster's going to cut it up the middle. He's going to be hit almost immediately, and the clock is going to continue to run. May have picked up a yard on the carry, and it's going to bring up 4th down. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Dogs. They didn't pick up anything. 4th down and 3, ball on the 3. 30-second mark. He's going to hand to the Lancaster, and I don't know what we have. So we're at the 27 mark left to go in this first quarter with a 4th down and 2, and the refs, they stopped it. I don't think the Bulldogs have any more timeouts. I think both teams are out of timeouts. So it's going to be offsides on the Devils. That's going to be half the distance to the goal, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1, ball on the 1. I think it's an automatic first. So I don't know. And touchdown Bulldogs! They're going to give it to him. Come in a little late. Touchdown Bulldogs. So that's going to bring your score 16-6, pending the extra point. So Jo Byrns is Bulldogs are going to kick. Bulldogs are going to kick. Link back to kick for the Dogs. At the snap, the hold, the kick is going to be good. So with 21.3 seconds left to go in the half, the Bulldogs have got on the scoreboard. I don't think we're going to try to onside or do anything right here. We're going to try to kick it downfield because we don't want to give that quarterback any room to work. Devils do have no timeouts, and he's going to kick it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line by number 9. He's going to get upfield. He's got some room. He's across the 40, and he's going to be drug out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, and it's going to knock about 6 seconds left to go, 6 seconds off the clock, and we got about 15 seconds left to go before halftime. And so I think we're going to get to see what kind of arm this quarterback has, because I think they're going to take a shot. I think they are going to take a shot. All right, and so they're coming out in an empty set. He's looking to throw. And he's going to be tackled, and he's going to get loose. He's at the 40, the 30, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. He's going to be pushed out of bounds with about 6.3 seconds left to go in this half. Ball is in Bulldog territory. They're going to spot it just inside, right in between the 30 and 29-yard line. And the Red Devils have a first down and 10. So this is going to likely be the last play of the half. So I hear Coach Link screaming, cover three. And so they're trying to keep the Devils out of the end zone. They're coming out in an empty set. Quarterback does have a good arm to get it there. He throws out to his right. He's chased down by number Dallas. He throws it up, and it's going to be intercepted by number 11. No, it's going to fall incomplete. But irregardless, it's going to run the time off the clock, and that's going to be the half. So your score at halftime, Red Devils 16, Bulldogs 7. We'll be right back with some scores around the state. Let's see what they do. They've been squibbing it, and I don't know what happened. And so it's going to be a little squib kick. It's going to be fielded by number 12, Aubrey Link, at the 41-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over. So the Bulldogs, they were able to give themselves a great opportunity right here to at least get within a point or two and make this an even better football game. For Jo Byrns, they almost have to get a stop right here. So Bulldogs are going to take over the ball. They are going to put the ball on their own 40-yard line. Jo Byrns hadn't really been kicking it deep tonight, just a bunch of squib kicks and things like that. I don't think they really have a kicker. So, and they've gone for 2 every time they've scored. So Bulldogs are going to break the huddle, and they're going to stay in that offset I formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Link is under center. He's going to get it and just hand it to Lancaster up the middle, and he's going to weave his way up until about the 44-yard line, 43 or 44-yard line. So we're going to be a 2nd down and 6 or a 2nd down and 7. They're going to give him 4. So it will be a 2nd down and 6. It will be a 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs after the run. So it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be close. So we're going to say, we got it about 3.5. So we'll say 2nd and a long 7 or a short 6, long 6 or short 7. So they're going to stay in that I formation. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He's going to fake the handoff and he's got Chris Hackney, and he is going to be tackled, and it's going to be completed on the post route to number 11, Chris Hackney. So Hackney with the catch, going to be all the way down to the 41-yard line, and the Bulldogs are in Red Devil territory. So first 2 plays of this half, the Bulldogs are able to pick up great yards, and they've almost flipped the field from 40 to 40. Bulldogs are in the gun, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Lancaster lined up to the left of the quarterbacks. High snap, and it's going to be a short pass, going to fall incomplete. Link had some pressure in his face by number 16. He had to get rid of it quick, and it's going to fall incomplete and be a 2nd down and 10. It looked like this would be a little wide receiver screen. Just try to get it out there, let him get some room and try to get upfield, and it was able to fall incomplete. I just saw some lightning. So I don't know what they'll do there. Usually if they saw that, they're going to stop the game for a delay, but I don't know what's going to happen if they are or not. But now they're going to keep playing. So we're in a 2-by-2 set, Link under center. Lancaster, the single halfback. He's going to throw it out to number 2. I don't think Dalton Dallas was expecting the pass, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10. It's going to bring 3rd down and 10 for the Dogs. Ball on the Red Devils' 41-yard line. So 2 back-to-back passes just off their mark, and Bulldogs are in a 3rd down situation. So we're at the 10:26 mark left to go in this first half. I mean, the third quarter. Bulldogs are in a 2-by-2 set. Link is in the gun, running back to the right. He throws it deep. He's got a receiver. Overthrows him. Intended receiver number 4, Jo Byrns. Oh, Jo Byrns, if he catches that, he's going to the house. Link overthrows him just a little bit, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 10 for the Dogs. So we got the ball in Bulldog and Red Devil territory, so he may opt to go for, or he may opt to punt. It just depends on how aggressive he wants to be right here. Also wouldn't be surprised if we didn't try to get him to jump off sides to give us 5 yards. So ball's on the 41-yard line, and the Bulldogs are going to go for it. They come out in a 2-by-2 set. Lancaster lined up to the right. Link gets the snap. He's back to pass. Look at his left. He pump fakes a little bit, and he is going to be drugged down for a sack, and that's going to turn the ball over on downs, and Jo Byrns will take over That's going to be around the 45 or 46-yard line. And so Jo Byrns, they have good field position, and Link got the snap. He pump faked, and he just couldn't find anybody open. It was good coverage, and it was just good coverage by the Red Devils. And so they take over on their own 41-yard line. So Red Devils come out in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Inside receiver goes in motion, and quarterback's going to keep up and get to his left. He's going to make all the way up to about the 50-yard line, and it's going to be awful close to a Red Devil first down. So he needs to get to the 49-yard line, Bulldog 49-yard line for a first down, and he's going to be about a yard short, pick up 9 on the quarterback keeper. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Devils. 2nd down and 2, so we're going to say pick up 8. Got the ball marked on their own 49-yard line. They need to get to the Bulldog 49-yard line for first. All right, and so they come out in their big package, I formation, 2 receivers left, tight end right. Quarterback, he's going to give it to him going left. He's going to weave and bob his way up, and he is going to get about 4 yards into Bulldog territory, and that's going to be a first down and 10 for the Red Devils. So Red Devils give it to their big halfback. He picks up about 4 or 5 on the carry, and it's going to be enough for a Red Devil first down and 10. So they got the ball placed on the Bulldogs' 47-yard line. Red Devils going to break the huddle, and they're going to be out in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Got 2 backs in the backfield on both sides of the quarterback is in the gun. Inside receiver goes in motion to the right, and they're going to give it to him. He's going to get the edge. He's going to try to get upfield. He's at the 40, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds by number 7, Kelby Wheeler. Hit pretty hard, but I think it's going to be awful close to a Red Devil first down. We're going to see where they mark it at. And it looks to me he's going to be just about a few inches short. So he needed 10. He got about 9.5. And so got about half a yard to get to the first down. And so ball is placed inside the Bulldogs' 37-yard line. They need to get on the other side of the 37 for the first down. So that's how close it is to get this first down. So the Devils, they're going to come out in a 3-by-1 set. Actually a 2-by-1 set. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. They got 2 backs on each side of him. Inside receiver goes in motion going left, and he's going to hand it to number 16 up the middle. He's got a lot of room, and he is going to be hit and tackled by number 7, Kelby Wheeler. But he's going to pick up close to 15 on the run. They're going to mark him down at just shy of the 22-yard line, and the Red Devils are going to have another first down. All right, and so the Bulldogs, they're going to come out. The Red Devils are going to come out, and looks to be another shotgun formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is in the gun, running back to his left. Gets the snap, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to go to his left. He's going to try to get the edge. Oh, we've got some pursuit going. Oh, and they're going to miss a tackle, and he's going to stick his foot up, and he's going to get upfield. But we do have some laundry, and where that flag is thrown, that is in the area of holding. So this is going to probably come back and be on the Red Devils. Yeah, that is going to be holding. I just heard the announcer say it. So that's going to back them up. And it's going to bring up first down and long for the Devils. See where they put the ball. All right, so they're going to back the Red Devils all the way up to the 32-yard line, and so the Red Devils have a first down and 20 yards to get the first down. They got to make it to the Bulldog 12-yard line to get the first. So we got 8:05 left to go in the third quarter. Red Devils have the ball in Bulldog territory. They come out in a 2-by-1 set. Quarterback in the gun. He's got a running back on each side of him. Inside receiver goes in motion going right. He's going to give it to number 16 up the middle, and he is going to bully his way up. He's going to bully his way up to the inside of the 25-yard line, and he may have picked up about 10 on the carry and got close to the original line of scrimmage. Let's see where he marked. So he picked up 9 on the carry, so they're going to place the ball on the 24-yard line. He's got 11 yards to get to the first down. So yeah, he's got about 11 or 12 to get the first down. It's in between the 23 and 24-yard line. He's got to get to the 12-yard line to get the first. So we're at 7:23 left to go in this game. Same formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the gun. Inside receiver goes in motion, and the quarterback is going to keep it and go back to the left. And going to try to get upfield. I don't see any flags. Chris Martinez almost made the carry. I thought it might have been a block in the back there. No penalty there. I thought I saw something. I may have just been a towel on the sideline, but he's going to pick up about 5 or 6 on the carry. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball placed on the Bulldogs' 16-yard line. All right, we got quarterback ran out of bounds, so that stopped the clock. 7:05 left to go in the third quarter. All right, Red Devils come out in a 3-by-1 set. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback's in the gun. The quarterback's just going to keep it, and he's going to run. Dalton Dallas has him, and he's going to escape. He's going to escape. He's going to try to get upfield, and he is going to be tackled by number 14, Tyler Lancaster. So Dalton Dallas come in there, and he calls that. Shot upfield, grabbed the quarterback. Quarterback was able to get away, but that caused the Bulldogs, the rest of the Bulldogs, to come and finish that tackle off, and that's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Red Devils. Ball on the Bulldogs' 26-yard line. 4th down and about 13 or 14 to get the first. So the Bulldogs, Red Devils going to break the huddle in a 2-by-1 set. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. He's got a running back on each side of him. So the Red Devils are going to take a timeout. And while they're in timeout, we're going to take one too. Ball is on the Bulldogs' 26-yard line. The Red Devils are coming out in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. Running back lined up and to the left of him. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking to his left to pass. He's got a receiver. He's throwing deep. And it's going to be broken up by number 11, Chris Hackney. Going to fall incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs by the Red Devils, and the Bulldogs are going to take over on their own 26-yard line. So big stop for the Bulldogs. Big defensive stop for the Bulldogs. Their second or third defensive stop of the night. So, again, for Jo Byrns, just more penalties, just killing them. I mean, that when they were moving the ball, and then that holding call just backed them up, and they can never recover from that. So, Bulldogs come out in a 2-by-1 set. Link in the gun. He's going to hand it to number 14, Lancaster, and he's going to be met hard at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get no yards on the carry. And so it's going to bring up 2nd down, and it looks like they're going to give him no, they're not going to give him anything. So 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs right here. Bulldogs are going to break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun, running back to the left. Gets the snap, fakes it to Lancaster. He's going to roll out. Oh, Link has got some pressure, and he's going to be tackled, and he may have picked up a yard or two on the carry. Looks like he's going to be brought down around the 28-yard line. And it's going to bring up third down for the Dogs. So Link faked the handoff, dropped back, and wasn't able to find a whole lot of room. The Red Devils' D-line was right there in their face. So Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. So Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. We'll be right back after we pay this bill. We've had a lot of success running the football tonight, especially that series right before halftime. And so the Bulldogs are going to come out in a smokestack I formation. Well, I'm not real sure what we're doing. Looks like we're having some confusion right here. So it is a smokestack I, receiver right, receiver left. And Bulldogs going to have to take another timeout. So while they're in timeout, we're going to take one. We'll be right back. So the Bulldogs, they'll come out in a 2-by-2 set. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Quarterback is in the gun. Running back lined up to the left of the quarterback. We've got inside receiver to the right going in motion. That's Massey. He's going to come out. He's going to come out. He's got a receiver, and it's going to be incomplete. That's Jo Byrns coming in motion. He's going to try to run a little, try to get upfield. Ball is overthrown out of bounds, and it's going to fall incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down and about 8 for the Bulldogs. And so I think Coach Link is going to elect to punt the ball right here, and that's what it looks like we're doing. So Bulldogs are lining up into their punt formation. And we got some issues lining up here as well. All right, and so here we go. We're ready to snap. Got the snap, the hold, the kick. And it's going to be a short kick. I think it's going to roll out of bounds. Around the Bulldogs' own 46-yard line. So that net maybe a net of 20 yards on the punt. Wasn't a very strong punt. Bulldogs Link did have some pressure in his face as he kicked that one and got it off. There was a little contact, but the referee chose not to call anything, and the Red Devils are going to bring their offense back on the field. We got 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. So Red Devils are going to come out. They're going to come out in a 2-by-1 set. Quarterback is in the gun. Got running backs on both sides of him. He's going to take it, and he's going to take off to his left. He's going to try to get the edge, and he is. He's going to get up to about inside the 45-yard line and run out of bounds. He's going to pick up probably 3 or 4 on the carry, and it's going to be second down. They can give him 2, so it's going to be about a second down, and we're going to say a second down in short 8 or a second down in long 7. Ball is on the Bulldogs' own 44-yard line. Red Devils have it. 4:16 left to go in this third quarter. Red Devils going to come up in I formation. The Sargent running back is in the back. He's a senior, 6'2", 220. Lincoln quarterback under center. He's going to get the snap and just hand it to him. He's going to get to his left, and he's going to bully his way up. Oh, he's going to be tackled hard. I don't think he's going to gain a whole lot. That's going to bring up. Oh, he's going to pick up maybe 1. I was following the wrong guy as he was getting upfield. So he's going to pick up maybe a yard, and it's going to bring third down and 7 for the Red Devils. So the Red Devils, they're going to come out in a gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running backs on both sides of the quarterback. Inside receiver goes in motion going to the right. He's looking to pass, and he's got a receiver, and, he goes right through his hands, incomplete. Ball was attended to number 2, Reed Blummel. It's going to fall incomplete and bring up 4th down for the Devils. And so Coach Atkins and company has a decision to make. Do they punt or do they try to go for it with the ball in Bulldog territory? They punt. They could pin the Bulldogs back on the punt. If they don't, they could go for it. If they don't get it, give Bulldogs pretty good field position. But I think where they're lined up, they are punting. So we do have a punt, and it's going to be fielded by Jo Byrns. He's going to fumble it a little bit. He's going to get up the middle, and he does fumble it. Oh, no, and the Red Devils are going to pick it up. Oh, no. Huge, huge mistake on the Bulldogs. Huge, huge mistake on the Bulldogs. Birdwell had it, and he just got hit the wrong way. And, wow. Big, big turn of events. So the Bulldogs have to go back on defense, and they're going to place the ball on the Bulldogs' 17-yard line. All right, so Devils come out an empty set, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Quarterback's going to roll out to his right. He's just going to keep it. He's going to get upfield. He's got some room, and he's going to scamper in to the end zone, and that's going to make the score with 4:06 left to go, or 3:04 left to go in the third quarter, 22-7. 22-7, pending the 2-point conversion. Now, Jo Byrns has yet to kick an extra point all night. So the Red Devils may elect to go for 2, and the way they've been kicking off and so far in this game, I just don't think they have a kicker. And the quarterback's going to just march on out and hey, keep it up, big play, let's go. He's going to march back out, and they are going to go for 2 right here, and they're going to come back out. Same formation, 3 right, 2 left. Empty set, quarterback in the gun. Gets the snap, and he's going to roll out to his right. He's looking to pass. He's got a receiver, and he's going to be stopped. Great play by number 14, Tyler Lancaster, to tackle him a yard short of the end zone, and that's going to keep the Red Devils from adding 2. So with your score at the end of, or with your score with 3:04 left to go in this game, the Red Devils leading the Bulldogs 22-7. We'll be right back. So that last series, the Bulldogs fumbled the punt, and Chris Martinez they tried to onside kick it, and Chris Martinez just fielded it like a ground ball. He took off with it, and it's actually a pretty good return by the big man. So he got up to about the 45-yard line, maybe. Yeah, that's something you say. That's dangerous. They're linemen for a reason. They're not skill guys. So he picked that up, and I guess he just took off with it. I mean, it worked out. Bulldogs have great field position. They're in Red Devil territory, ball on the 40-yard line, and this is almost a must score for the Bulldogs. They got 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Link under center, offset I formation. Gets the ball, hands it to Lancaster. He runs to his left, and he's going to bully his way up, and he's going to be tackled. Looks to be about he's either on the 35 or just shy of the 35, depending on the spot. Actually, no, he's going to pass the 35. So he picked up about 6 on the carry, so it's going to be a 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. So great run by Tyler Lancaster. I'll try to get these yardages as close as possible. It's hard to see from my angle. They're going to stay in that same formation. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Bulldogs have had most of their success tonight running left. Inside receiver to the right goes in motion. He comes in at the tight end. He's going to give it to Dalton Dallas. He's going to try to get it up the middle. to his right. He picked up, it looks to be a couple. Either he's going to get the first down or it's going to be awful close. So we're ticking down. We're at the 2-minute mark left to go in this third quarter. So he's going to pick up about 3 and be about a yard short. It's going to be about 3rd down and 1 for the Dogs. All right, we stay in that offset I formation. Massey comes into his tight end. He's going to hand it to Lancaster. He's going to go left. He's going to find some room, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the carry, and that's going to be enough for Bulldogs first down and 10. So when they get the chain set, the clock's going to continue to tick. We're going to be probably under 1:20 left to go in this third quarter when the ball is snapped. All right, and so actually maybe clock's going to be about 1:10 when it snaps. So Link comes under center, offset off. Dallas is that fullback. He's offset to the left. Massey comes in motion. He's going to line up at tight end. Link is under center. Lancaster to the back in the backfield. He's looking to pass, and it's going to be caught. Great pass by number 4, Jo Byrns. It was just over the lineman's hand. Jo Byrns was able to adjust, come up with the pass, and pick up a few on the carry. So it's going to be on the reception. So it's going to be 2nd down, and it looks to be about 8 for the Dogs after the Birdwell reception. Got 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Bulldogs on an offset I. Massey comes in and toss it to Lancaster going left. He evades a tackler, and he's going to get upfield, and he's going to pick up a few, and it looks like he's going to have enough for a Bulldog first down and 10. So the Bulldogs are having a little bit of success moving the football right here on this drive. Clock is ticking down under 10 seconds, and so that's probably going to be the last play of this quarter. So with your score at the end of 3, Red Devils 22, Bulldogs 7. We'll be right back. And it's a goal-to-go situation. We come out in that offset I. Dallas fullback, he's offset to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Man in motion, comes the line of the tight end. He's going to hand it to Massey on the end around, and he's going to cut it up the middle, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard or 2. He went a little deep on that end around, and he just wasn't able to get upfield quick enough. I think they're going to mark him just for a gain of a yard, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. So this is a big drive for the Dogs. We need to come away with at least 6 points right here to make this a 1-score game. So the Bulldogs are coming out in that offset I. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Massey comes in motion, lines up at the tight end. Link is under center. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking to pass. It's going to be off the hands of Will Massey and fall incomplete, and that brings up a 3rd down for the Dogs. So Will Massey, if he catches that and brings it in, he's probably walking into the end zone untouched. Ball just went just a hair behind him. He had trouble adjusting. Hit him right in the hands. Ball's incomplete. So it was a little bit behind him, but that's still a pass that you expect him to come down with and fall forward. Bulldogs come out in a 2-by-2 set. Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to the right of the quarterback. He gets the pass. He's looking to his right to throw. He's got a receiver, Jo Byrns, on a slant, hits his hands, falls incomplete, and that's going to be 4th down with a goal to go. So the ball is on about the 9-yard line, so they've got 9 yards to punch it in. We've got to go for it right here because we need a touchdown. We need to bring this within at least 1 score if at all possible. All right, and so Coach Link is going to take his final timeout with 11:02 left to play in this game. So we're going to this smokestack eye from 9 yards out, and what Coach Link likes to do a lot of times is fake the handoff and roll out right here, and I expect to see that right here. And he is going to throw to his left, and he's got a receiver. Oh, just overthrows him just a hair. Number 11, Chris Hackney, had a step on the defensive back. There was no safety in the middle of the field, and overthrows him just a hair and falls incomplete, and the Bulldogs are going to turn over on downs. And oh, you hate to see them not come away with anything there. So Red Devils are going to take over, ball on their own 9-yard line, and so they have a long ways to go to score as well. The Bulldogs need a quick stop. Devils come out in a 2-by-1 set. Quarterback is in the gun. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a 2-by-1 set, tight end and right. Oh, it's a bad snap. Oh, he's going to pick it up, and he's going to cut it up the middle. Quarterback has the ball. He's up at the 20. He's got some room in front of him, and he is going to be tackled on the other side of the 30-yard line. And we've got a player down on the field. I can't tell who that is. So the quarterback, it was a bad snap. The quarterback picked it up, just took off with it, and he was able to pick up about 20 yards. And Dalton Dallas was the player on the field, and I'm not sure what happened, but he was able to get up on his own. He's walking off on his own, and so he's going to have to sit out for one play. He's going to have to sit out for one play. It looks like I think he may have just had the breath knocked out of him, or somebody may have hit him in the throat, but he was able to get up. He's walking off. He looks like he's going to be fine. Maybe he'll sit out a play or two, get some water, and get back in. So Chris Martinez in for Dallas for this play. They're going to come out in a 3-by-1 or 2-by-1 set. Quarterback is in the gun. He's going to take off, and he's going to run it right. And, oh, there was a hole. That's going to be Holden. That's coming back. That's going to be coming back. Got another penalty. Oh, I think it's going to be. So I think there was a holding penalty and then an unsportsmanlike on number 74, Chris Martinez. And it's going to be maybe offsetting penalties. Let's see what they call. So they're going to walk this off both ways.
Get the ball back. Let's go, boys.
So we're just waiting to see what the placement. I see there is flags all over the field, and that's been kind of indicative of this game. There's been a lot of penalties in this game. And so they're just going to walk it back for the hold and then walk it up for the unsportsmanlike. And holding will be 10, unsportsmanlike will be 15, and that's going to be a first down. And it's going to be about a first down and a long 6, long 7, or a short 6. I'm sorry, a short 7 or a long 6. So, see, the Bulldogs, they send the Red Devils back on a penalty there. If without the unsportsmanlike, I mean, you've got to keep it clean. You've got to keep it clean. And because of that, just one mistake, we've given the Red Devils more yards than they should have gotten. So they're going to come out in a 2-by-1 set, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is in the gun. He's going to get the snap. He's going to roll it to his right, and he's going to look to throw it deep. And it's going to be underthrown, and it's going to be underthrown. He had a guy in his face. I think that was Jordan Ray, who hit the quarterback as he threw it. Wasn't able to set his feet, and that's going to bring up a second down and about 6 for the Dogs. Looks like the receiver maybe was either right there with the defender or maybe had a step on him, but quarterback had a little pressure in his face by Ray. He underthrew it, and it comes up incomplete. Second down. We're at the 9:47 left mark at this fourth quarter. Red Devils still hold a 22-7 lead. Now they're in an I formation. One receiver right, one to the left. Tight end left. Second in the backfield. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to hand it to him going left, and he's going to be hit by number 12, Aubrey Link. And it's ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by the Red Devils.
Good job, Aubrey.
Number 16, he's going to get his own. They blew the whistle before the fumble, and he's going to lose about a yard on the carry. And it's going to bring up third down for the Red Devils. Ball will be snapped inside the 9-minute mark. Devils are letting this clock run down as much as possible. I think they're going to let it run down, and Atkins is going to take a timeout. And so Bulldogs defense is making them work for it. We've got 8:54 left to go in this game. Red Devils still with the lead, 22-7. We'll be right back. All right, and so Jo Byrns, they come back out right here in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, quarterback in the gun. Quarterback drops back looking to pass. He lets it go, and he's got a receiver. That's number 2. He's going to spin off a tackle. He's crossed the 50. He's at the 40, and he's weaving his way up. He is going to miss throw away from another tackle. He's going to break another tackle, and he's finally going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line. And so it was about a 15-yard reception, and he broke about 4 or 5 tackles. He broke about 4 or 5 tackles and made his way up to close to the 5-yard line, or inside the 10-yard line of in Bulldog territory. So I saw one Bulldog. He was limping. He stays on, though, and I think one of the Red Devils had to be helped off the field. And so
Go, boys, give it back.
Coach Atkins, he is calling his play. Number 1 for the Red Devils is down, and he's limping. I think he's just cramping. I don't think they don't look too worried about him over there on the sideline. And so the Red Devils, they're going to come up. Clock is ticking down. Should be under 8 minutes when the ball is snapped. They're going to come into I formation. 2 receivers right, tight end to the left. Quarterback under center. He gets the snap, and he's going to hand it to 16 going right. And he's going to fall forward, and he is going to get into the end zone, and that's going to make this game 28-7 pending the extra point or the 2-point conversion, because Jo Byrns is not kicking the ball tonight. And so Jo Byrns is about to go for 2. They've extended their lead 28-7 in this first quarter, in this game. All right, and so Coach Atkins, he gets the play. And they're going to come out, and they're going to stay in that I formation. 2 receivers right, tight end left, quarterback under center. He's going to hand it to 16. He's going to go right, and he is going to trot into the end zone. With 7:51 left to go in this game, the Red Devils have extended their lead 30-7. To the Bulldogs. Kicking now is number 12. That's the quarterback. That's a Taylor Head. Quarterback is Taylor Head. And so, like I said, Jo Byrns, they don't really have a kicker. They've not done a good job tonight kicking the ball. It's just been a squib here and there. And so the last time they kicked it off to us, it was kicked right to Chris Martinez. He took it, and he made it all the way up to Red Devil territory. And he was tackled at the 40-yard line. And so they kick one, and oh boy, that one's deep. That's going to be kicked all the way down, and oh no. It's going to roll down to about the 2-yard line. It's gonna roll down to about the 2-yard line, and the Bulldogs, they're gonna have some work to do. They got some work to do right here. I thought Dallas thought it was gonna roll out of bounds, and it just kind of stopped right there on the hash mark, and kind of forced them just to jump on it because Jo Byrns, they were pushing it to get down. They were pushing it to get down to get that ball, and so this is not a good spot Coach Lincoln wants his offense to be in. So they got some work to do, and when you're in single A football, it's hard to drive the length of the field, and so we're going to see what Coach Link does. We're going to go into a smokestack I formation. That's 3 backs in the backfield lined up in a straight line. He's going to hand it to Lancaster, and he's going to go up the middle, and I think he's going to be hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a first down and a second down, and I'm not real sure where it's at. I don't think he gained a whole lot. Yeah, it's going to be second down in either 9 or 10. Going to be second down and a 9 or 10 right here. Nope, they didn't get anything. Second down and 10, 7:20 left to go in this game. Link is in the gun. 2 receivers right. He's getting the snap, and he's just going to run that QB power. And they're going to sniff that one out and stop him. And there's a big old dog pile over there. And come on. Oh, might have been a little excessive. Might have been a little excessive. They didn't throw anything on that play, no flags or anything. And so clock is going to continue to tick. I don't think he picked up anything. If he did, maybe a yard. So it's going to be the 3rd down and 9, 3rd down and 10. Clock ticking down under. Going to be around the 6:30 mark when the ball is snapped. Actually, Link is just now getting the play. So with the 6:30 mark left to go in this game, and the Bulldogs, they've had a lot of opportunities. Jo Byrns, I think, has handed them and gifted them a bunch tonight with all these penalties and putting themselves back. They just weren't able to capitalize. So he's going to toss it going to the right, and it's going to it looks like to be a fumble, and the Devils are going to recover, and this isn't good at all. So the Devils are going to take the ball back over inside the Bulldogs' 10-yard line, and they're looking to extend this lead themselves. So Red Devils taking over. Ball is on their, according to the scoreboard, it looks to be on the 5-yard line. I can't see where I'm at, but I'll take the scoreboard's word for it. So we got a first down, ball on the 5. They're in that I formation themselves. 2 receivers right, tight end to the left. Gets the snap, and he's going to hand it going right to number 16. He's going to run into a bunch, and he's going to be tackled but drug forward. He's going to probably pick up two on the carry. And there is a flag on the play. Let's hope this is holding on the Red Devils. So they waved the flag off, and so looks like the Red Devils picked up maybe a yard or 2. Yeah, they're giving him 3 yards, so it's going to be second down and 2, ball on the 2. Second down and goal, ball on the 2. They're going to stay in that same formation, I formation, 2 receivers right, tight end left. And we're going to have a timeout. So Jo Byrns is going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back. And they have the ball on the Bulldogs' 2-yard line after Bulldog fumbled deep in their own territory, and they're looking to extend their lead to either 36-7, 38-7. So quarterback is under center, on I formation, 2 receivers right. He's going to hand it to number 16, and he's going to go up the middle, and he is going to cross the end zone, and that's going to be touchdown Red Devils. And with 5:15 left to go in this game, they've extended their lead 36-7, pending the 2-point conversion. And so, again, they've not kicked it all now. The quarterback, he kicked off earlier, and he actually has a pretty good leg. And so let's see what he opts to do. He may try an extra point right here with the quarterback. And I don't know what's going on. I think he's just trying to get a play in. And so, all right, Jo Byrns, they march back in. All right, and they're going to go for – they're just going to line up and go for 2 right here. And they're going to stand that I formation, 2 receivers right. Quarterback under center. He gets the snap, and he's going to roll out to his left, the naked boot, and he's going to trot in. And so with 5:15 left to go in this game, Jo Byrns have extended their lead 38-7. We'll be right back. Looks like the ball's like driven to the ground. We may notice another squib, and that's what we've got. And it's going to be picked up by number 3, Will Massey, and he's going to be met by a whole bunch of Red Devils, and he's going to be tackled at about the 35-yard line. And so we've got a scuffle on the field. And oh no. There's flags everywhere. Sidelines from the Bulldogs sidelines clear, and so not sure what happened, but I'm going to go to a commercial break. The Bulldogs, they get the ball. It was a kickoff return for the Dogs. Now the ball marked on the 34-yard line, and they are just running the clock. We're at the 4:25 mark, and it should be around the 4:15, 4:10 mark when the ball is snapped. And so the Bulldogs are going to come out in a 2-by-2 set. Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to the left of him. Clock down to 4:05. He gets a snap. He looks to his left to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Dalton Dallas. And Dallas is going to complete the catch and be tackled down at the 50-yard line. And the clock is now under 4 minutes to go in this game. So great pass, great catch from Link to Dallas. Ball placed at midfield. Bulldogs are going to come out and stand that same set. Link is under gun. Link is in the gun. Lancaster line up to his left. He gets the snap. He's looking to his left. Throws it out to Lancaster, and it's going to fall incomplete. He's going to be thrown down late, and there is going to be a flag. And there's going to be a flag, and that's going to be a late hit on the Devils. And it's going to be unsportsmanlike and probably 10, 15 yards. So they're going to move the ball all the way up to the the 30, looks to be about the 34-yard line. Clock is continuing to run. We're at the 2:40 mark left to go in this game. 38-7. Jo Byrns on top of RBS. Bulldogs, they come out in a offset I formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Massey comes in motion, lines up at the tight end. Gets the snap, and he hands it to Lancaster. He's going up the middle, and he's going to pick up a couple on the carry. It's going to bring up second down and about 8, second down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Clock is continuing to tick. It's at the 2:08 mark right now. So it is going to be a pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8, ball just short of the 32-yard line. Comes out in a 2-by-2 set. Link in the gun. Lancaster line up to his left. He gets the snap. He's looking to his left. He throws it out to Dallas, and he is going to get all the way up to inside the 20. He's going to drop it, but they're going to call it dead and down before the fumble, and they're going to mark him down on the 16-yard line. Clock is continuing to tick. It's at 1:16 left to go in this game. We're in a 2-by-2 set. Lincoln's in the gun. Lancaster line up to his right. He gets the snap. He's looking to his right. He throws it, and it's right through the hands of number 4, Jo Byrns. He is hit almost immediately, and he is going to be slow to get up. And that's going to stop. The clock is going to continue to run. Normally that would stop the clock, but in the situation we were just in, the clock is going to continue to run. And we're going to be down probably just a couple more plays left in the game. We're under 30 seconds left to go. This may be the last play of the game. We have no more timeouts. We're at 23 seconds. Link gets the snap. He's looking to his left. He's going to take off and run. He's going to stop. He's going to try to make it all the way down. He does make it to inside the 10. And that is going to end the game. And so your final score, Red Devils 38, Bulldogs 7. Next week, the Bulldogs travel all the way to Cosby. Last year, the Bulldogs defeated the Cosby Eagles 20-0. When we're looking to repeat that. I won't be on next week, but I will be back the following week when the Bulldogs host the North Green Huskies all the way in the far, far east Tennessee. And that'll be homecoming for the Bulldogs as well. Also, that'll be Founders Night, where Red Boiling will be celebrating 50 years of Bulldog football. So everybody have a good night, and thanks for tuning in.